Please subscribe Ease Com Designers to improve your communication skills.
Please subscribe to EaseCom Designers by Mr. Gananadh Sankar, who gives training for thousands of software professionals and also for professional students.
My dear gentle friends, please press subscribe and also click the bell icon for getting regular notifications. Thank you. Hi and hello to all my dear gentle friends. How are you all? And I'm doing really good. And I'm so happy to welcome you back to EaseCom Designers, a 360-degree communicative driving force after a small gap. And I feel very sorry for that gap which I have given for nearly 2 weeks due to some unavoidable circumstances. But again, we are back with bang. Did you guess anything with that intro? If you have guessed, thumbs up to you. Fine. Yes, in this episode we are going to discuss about the continuation, the fourth important ingredient of body language. Let us recap. The first one, smile. The second one, eye contact. Third, posture. And now it's all about giving freedom to your hands, giving freedom to your neck, giving freedom to your different parts of body, right? It's nothing but gesture. Yes, in this episode we are going to discuss all about gesture. Okay, fine. What is this gesture? One more thing, gesture or gesture? Fine. If you have any doubts, please watch out this card which I have given above, right? So gesture, it is actually pronounced as gesture. Gesture is nothing but the different movements, the movement expressed by the different parts of body. Once again, the movement expressed by the different parts of our body is nothing but gesture. See, if you could have noticed well, in the previous sentence, I have stressed one particular word. What is that word? Yes, once again for you, please identify this word. Please note down this word in this sentence. The sentence is nothing but the gesture is all about the movement expressed by different parts of our body. Did you notice? Well done, my dear gentle friends. Yes, I have given stress on the word expressed. Why expressed? See, expression is nothing but communication. So when you're conversating with others, when you're interacting with others, it's all about expressing our ideas with each other or expressing our ideas to other persons, right? So communication is nothing but expressing our thoughts, feelings, ideas. So that's why I stressed and used the word expression or expressed when I'm defining about gesture. So gesture is nothing but the movement expressed by different parts of our body, right? So the movement, we give different types of movements by using our hands, right? So in our intro also I have shown you. Once again, I'll explain you in detail, of course, about those things, right? It's very simple. The expressions, the movement, what you give with your hands, the movement, the expression, expressive movement, what you make when you are nodding your head, when you're listening to your speaker's speech, sometimes when you are very keen about the speech or when you are very much attracted towards the speech, undoubtedly and unknowingly you will be nodding your head. Am I right? Yes. So these movements of different parts of our body is nothing but gesture. So then what is the importance of this gesture in body language, right? So as I have told you, body language is the combination of all these things. If you miss any one of these parts of ingredients of body language, you can't make an effective body language. As like when you are communicating with others, you can't communicate like a devil or you can't communicate like a ghost. So when you're communicating with some people, it's not just your mouth is speaking or expressing some sounds, but it's all about your different parts of body expressing your ideology to others. So when you're expressing your ideas by using your gestures, that makes an effective communication. So it is very simple. An effective gesture in the body language makes your conversation the most attractive one. So for that sake, one must need a very, very effective or a proper usage of your gestures. Yes, once again I would like to say, very proper usage of gesture is very, very important. See, sometimes some people they'll be saying that he is over expressive. Maybe it is not about his words, maybe sometimes it is regarding his body language. Do you know, once body language is represented or mentioned as over expressive, it's all because of one particular ingredient of that body language, and that is gesture. So if your gesture is not proper, then obviously your conversation or your body language becomes more expressive, or else sometimes people say that he is doing overaction, so overacting. So that is very important. So proper and what do you call a very, very so proper and a balanced type of gesture is very important for making your gesture an effective thing. So how to use your gesture in a proper way? So it's so simple. The thing is, in our previous episode we have discussed about posture. So when I discussed about posture, I discussed one particular thing, how to hold your hands, right? So when you're holding your hands, when you're keeping your body's position before speaking something in front of public, you should hold your hands like this. This is what I have mentioned. Absolutely right. So when you're expressing your gesture, just open your hands and move your hands. If the speech is like giving an advice or giving a suggestion or teaching or giving a lecture, just move it very, very gently. So it says that it is a very formal way of expressing your gesture, hand movement. See, sometimes in TV shows and all, people will be moving their gestures, especially their hands like this, like that. It goes to some other place, some other continents also, right? So that is a very casual way of expressing our gesture. So that can be made, even that is allowed, but not formal. That is an informal one. So where you can use in the casual places, or when you are delivering casual things. So if you observe my gesture in all our videos, it is a cluster of both the gesture. It is a combination of both casual as well as a formal thing. Because I have mentioned it very clear, our videos are not just formal, it is also for the casual audience who are interested to learn the communicative English or communication skills, right? For that sake. Now, are you ready to watch out some videos of my gentle friends to know what are the gestures given in the different places or different positions or different situations? Let us have an idea practically. But before that, today's episode, I'm going to hold on this particular thing. So this demonstration, if you are interested, you should hold on for the tomorrow's episode. Please wait for one more episode, so you'll come to know about the demonstration with proper demonstrations, like how to use your hand movement and how the different hand movements are used for giving an effective gesture. And of course, when I said about gesture, I mentioned about the nodding of our head also, right? Even that comes under an effective gesture. It is not like bull nod. So for example, in the south we have a popular festival called Pongal. In some states it is called as Sankranthi, in some states it is celebrated as Pongal also. For this Pongal as well, this Sankranthi, so one particular day we celebrate especially for cow. So it is a cow festival, right? So on that particular day, so one person will be taking the cow and he'll be going to every house. I don't know whether it is happening right now in the cities. I'm pretty sure it is not happening in cities. Maybe in villages still now it is going on. So it is a tradition. So they'll be taking the cow to every house, and the cow, according to the sounds, they'll be making some instrumental sounds. According to the sound, the cow dances. The cow dances in the sense, it doesn't dance with the legs, but it dances with its head movement. It will be dancing like this. according to the sounds, right? So please, that is not a proper way of nodding our heads. Some people, they'll be nodding curiously when they are watching you in the class. I mean, when I'm taking some classes on communication skills, some people, they'll be over curious. They'll get inside the topic and they'll be nodding their heads literally like this. Do you have that habit? Please don't have. They call it something else in scientific terms. I don't want to mention that particular thing because I just want to give you certificate for my video, so that let us not discuss about that thing, right? Fine. So we will discuss all about the gestures, how to make this gesture effective, how to make the movement of different parts of body, how to give the expressions through our movement of different parts of body. All these things and all we'll learn with proper demonstration in our tomorrow's episode. And I'd like to thank all my dear gentle friends who have been waiting for this episode nearly for 2 weeks. I really owe a lot for them. Thank you very much for that. And I need your support, what you're giving right now. Please expand the Ease Communicative Designers family like anything. Thank you very much. Support me. Support us to support you. This is Gananadh Sankar signing off from Ease Com Designers. See you tomorrow with demonstration videos. Bye-bye.